A drunk mom is kicked out of a parent-teacher conference and leads police on a chase, plus a chilling discovery in a Milwaukee alley, and the strange crime in a local bar from a man dressed as a birdhouse. The News at 10 starts now.
Turn off the car now!
CBS 58 investigates pursuit takedown tactics. Now, police dash cams allow the public to ride along on high-speed chases. We can watch as officers catch the bad guys, and sometimes tragically when they don't.
CBS 58's David Schuman strapped on a seatbelt for some of the training that police go through. He joins us live in Greenfield with the secrets of the pit maneuver. David.
The pit maneuver is a special technique used to end police pursuits that only a handful of agencies in our area use. The Greenfield police here emphasize the pit, and department leaders feel it's making a real difference on the streets.
Turn off the car now!
The cost of a police chase can be staggeringly high. Property damage, innocent bystanders hurt, or worse, a tragic loss of life. The Greenfield Police Department prioritizes keeping those costs to an absolute minimum.
The goal is for the vehicle to be taken out of commission and the suspects give up.
A key tool Greenfield officers use while chasing is the pit maneuver. Short for pursuit intervention technique, it's when police try to spin out a vehicle to disable it.
The sooner we can get a pit done, the better.
Here's a Greenfield chase from September, ending successfully with a pit maneuver near 84th and Layton. 4 robbery suspects were arrested. Sometimes more than one pit is needed, like in this pursuit from 2018.
Backing up, unsuccessful pit.
In 64 pursuits this year, Greenfield has pitted in 15 of them, just about 1 in 4. They've had tragic low points using pit maneuvers. In March last year, Officer Nicholas Meyer's pit caused the fleeing pickup truck to crash. The 25-year-old driver inside died. Meyer wasn't charged with a crime. The choice to attempt a pit is as serious as pointing a gun. Department leaders say officers must quickly go through a mental checklist to decide whether a pit is appropriate.
We take traffic conditions into effect, we take weather conditions, we take severity of the crime.
These decisions aren't casual. They're born out of intense training. Every 2 years, Greenfield officers have to get recertified in pitting.
Are you ready to get in?
Eugene Reyes is the director of MATC's Police Academy.
All right, we're gonna pit on this one, Tony. We're pitting.
He practices with officers finding the sweet spot on a fleeing vehicle.
We want that front fender by the headlamp to be right by the rear wheel, and just above the bumper.
Reyes also preaches all it takes is a nudge.
Let's just make this clear. This is not a ramming technique. It's just a very slight touch. That'll break the contact between the rear wheels and the pavement. All I'm doing is doing a quarter steer and accelerating at the same time.
Training tops out at 35 miles per hour here. On the streets, Greenfield allows officers to pit at any speed, as long as it's within reason. Another box on an officer's mental checklist.
This is a very simple technique, and it's actually easier to do the higher the speeds are. But it's a little bit more dangerous, of course.
It takes at least 8 successful pits to pass the training.
You have to do something that's very unnatural, and that is basically initiating physical contact with another vehicle.
Then what happens on the track gets applied to the real world.
We're going to be aggressive, but also temper that with following our training, following law.
Greenfield has a review board that goes over every pursuit, looking for ways to improve and to see if there were any violations of protocol. Reporting live, David Schuman, CBS 58 News.